Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs and I welcome you guys to part 2 of Let's Play Civilization 5 A Brave New World, playing as Ramses of the Egyptian Empire. Let us continue our journey! So, we are currently gearing up for war with Catherine. We're building war chariots, never thought I'd do that, but hey, why not? You know, when they're... oh, apparently these lands are under Indonesia's rule, so we cannot enter them. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to necessarily take cities, but at least we can kill some shit, right? We could, maybe we could take Novgorod. It's pretty exposed. It's very open. I think it's about time we reveal Iron, though. Get some spearmen. Warriors kind of lack the strength to take cities. You kind of need a spearman. Of course, if you get it down to 1 health, it shouldn't really be that big of an issue. And we definitely need to get a library up. I might just buy it, considering I am earning a ridiculous sum of gold right now. And for whatever reason, Memphis decided it kind of wanted to work. Yeah, I can understand that. We definitely need to grow the city. You know what would be even better, though? This food tile right here, because it does need to be improved. And the city will grow twice as fast. Then I can go back to working on Cerro de Potosi. Yeah, that's actually a very good way to spend my money. The wheat tile isn't that great just yet. Alright, let's see what kind of army. So these things are fast. They're very fast. But I don't think war chariots can move after shooting. That would be ridiculously OP if they could. But I'm pretty sure we can take Catherine by surprise here. Like if we get like 4 or 5 chariot archers, we can start to do some very nice damage. I guess I could get gold out of her. She does not want my embassy. I don't really want her embassy either. But she really does not. Alright. I guess I'll grab 5 gold per turn then. I kind of need all the money I can get right now. I guess we can grab embassies with it. This seems like they already have wine. How about Theodora? She doesn't have any gold. I'm sure she'd like my wine if she could afford it. But she is pretty piss poor right at the moment, so... Alright. We just need to make sure Russia doesn't ally themselves with Novgorod, because that would be really bad. That would be really bad for me. I think actually what we want to do now is we want to start working on a road. Because we are improving tiles so damn quickly right now. We're going to run out of tiles to improve, as you can see right here. So I'm going to start working on my road. Hell, I could even chop some forests. This is really the problem with the Liberty opener. You get so many workers. It's almost a little bit too much. So where are we going to expand to next? That tile over there. That's fine, I guess. Let's start working on our road. We actually don't need this worker. We're going to keep it, of course, but we don't really need it right now. I guess what we could do is we could go and farm some experience off the barbs. We do actually have a quest, which would be nice to complete, although Novgorod still pretty much hates us after we took their worker. That may all change in time, though, so we should be fine. Yeah, lake tiles are really good for an early city, because they're worth 2 food without needing any improvements whatsoever, which is quite nice. And now we also have incense, so our happiness is looking rather fine. And looky here, we actually have iron. That's really nice. We can probably kill this camp without the chariot archer, to be quite honest, but hey. Why not? Let's start working on that road. Oh, looky here. We expanded. Cool. Another war chariot is here. Let's keep exploring, see what we can see. And I want to build yet another war chariot, because we need a lot of them. Okay, so what do we want right now? Sailing is not really useful at all. Construction would be nice. I guess philosophy would also be nice. Getting those burial tombs. I do believe we need trapping at some points. Let's just grab mathematics first, maybe. Actually, it would be nice to get Petra. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rush Petra, because I'll get a great engineer from my Liberty finisher, and if I could get Petra in Memphis, that'd be like the best city in the world, so I would actually be very interested in that. And I would love to be able to work Cerro de Potosi soon. That'd be nice. Too bad both these wheat tiles are desert tiles. That's actually really bad for me. I wish at least one of them were a grass tile. Alright, at least we can kill this. That's good. Is it worth it to set Thebes to production? I think it actually is. Because we want to get those chariot archers out a little bit quicker before Catherine gets some nasty units. At least we have plenty of open terrain. But I mean, Novgorod only has 15 defense strength, so we could definitely make something happen here. Well, at least Yerevan won't be pissed at us anymore once we clear out their encampments. That helps, right? Alright, wonderful. So we get a little bit of influence with them, at least, like... they're actually, like, not completely pissed with us anymore. Ain't that nice? Alright, you go here, and you go here. And we'll have that road a little bit away from Novgorod, I think, just in case we wouldn't want it to be pillaged. Also, when does this trade end? I think it has... yeah, 17 turns left. We might actually want to attack Catherine before that, truth be told. Oh, hey, Laventa. That's a religious city-state. We can see if there's some more ruins up here. Oh, what the hell? Oh no, I thought I teleported, but that was just a visual bug right there. Yeah, chariot archers can just hang out. I would really like to buy the library, though. I gotta say. I feel like I am really lagging behind on tech by not having libraries, but I don't really have the time to hard build any, because I need all my chariot archers. Wow! Holy shit! Religions that can still be found in 5 at turn 66. I do suppose I am playing on a larger map, so that would make sense, I suppose. Oh, I would love to kill these guys. If I even can. Alright, let's go improve the wheats. So how many chariot archers do I need? Yeah, I'd love a declaration of friendship with Theodora. Sure thing. How many chariot archers do I need to feel safe against Catherine? I'd say at least 5. I really feel like she's probably gonna have some horsemen and shit. And I don't really have any experience on these guys at all. So that's a little bit sad. Oh, crap. Almost died there. Get my scouts out of here. Alright, let's work these tiles. Memphis will grow now. Are we actually working? Sure. Are we working? Yeah, we're not working Sarah the Potosi right now. I'm wondering if we perhaps should. That gold would be very useful. But it's like no food though. That's the big problem. That is the big problem. So, I don't know. Alright, we have to heal these guys up or else they will die. You know what? I think I'm actually going to work Sarah the Potosi. Even if it means the city won't grow, I need the gold right now. 17 gold per turn is ludicrous. That is absolutely ludicrous. Alright, that's our 3rd chariot archer. Let's not make Catherine suspicious, shall we? She's not going to stay on warrior tech forever. Maybe it's okay to go with 4. We're going to get our 5th one eventually, so... Also, I'm wondering if perhaps the walls were not particularly useful. Sure, I want to know where Dido is. Oh, wow, she's here. Oh, hello. We're in for a real fight here. Dido and Gajamaja on the... like, as neighbors. That is never going to work. Alright, we're going to be chopping down this forest tile. I kind of hoped I'd see some ruins over here, but I guess she's cleared them all at this stage. Alright, as soon as my war chariot is done, I am gonna go. Then I'm gonna probably build... I could build the catapults. I think taking Novgorod without catapults is going to be very hard. 17 gold per turn, though. That is really nice. So, let's see. The trade route will expire in 11 turns. Is that really worth it? Do I want to delay this 11 turns to save my caravan? It's actually really tempting, you know. It is actually, like, super tempting. Look at this. I have no no shit to improve. What the hell? This is actually insane. Alright, well, let's grab representation. That's gonna give us a golden age. That is actually insanely useful. Holy shit, 21 gold per turn. Yeah, we'll get that library in no time now. Yeah, I think it's actually probably worth delaying this war 10 turns to save my caravan. It will also give me a lot more chariot archers or war chariots. Hell, it will even give me a catapult, and I think a catapult would actually be very useful in this war. Yep, it probably will. I don't want farms on desert tiles. I really don't. I think I'm instead gonna go back here and improve this. Oh, what the hell? Did I not complete this road? What? What's going on here? Alright, we need another war chariot though. There we go. Let's just circle around, see what we can see. How is, who is, oh my god. Catherine is actually the most technologically advanced AI. That is not good. That is not good at all. But holy fuck, we'll have a lot of chariot archers. Which is always a good thing. I don't know why I didn't complete this road. That seems a little bit weird. Alright. Let's see what we can see. See if she has any military. We'll get our Liberty finisher in 20 turns. That is not particularly good. I haven't really settled as much as I should. But when you're going for an early game war, that is not always very easy. Alright, so... Oh, my trade got plundered. Well, would you look at that? Aha. Hello, experience. Well, I guess that kind of makes it easy. But I want to deal with these barbarians and get my scout the hell away from here before I do anything else. Oh, she might actually start asking me now. Yeah, she might definitely ask me now. But hey, why not? You know, if she asks me, I might just say yes. I want to kill these barbarians, get some experience before I do it. Wait for my last chariot archer. Well, that kind of sucks. That was my caravan. Oh well. Oh, now Dido is the most literal player. Okay. This is some very good experience, actually. Look at that. The moment you enter rough terrain, you just lose your movement immediately. Not really that much more to improve right now. We do have the iron. I don't really want to build farms on desert tiles. I don't see the point. Alright, we're gonna do this now. We're done with the gold. We want Memphis to grow. Alright, now I have 5 war chariots. It's about time to attack. Let's just attack immediately. She hasn't gotten Yerevan as her ally, has she? No, good. Because that would have been really bad. It kind of sucked that I didn't get a barracks out before building these, but hey. Alright. Time to attack. We still want to build some units now. I'm thinking... No, actually what we really want now is we want the library. I think that's the longest I've ever delayed my library, and I don't like it. Catherine has completed Partheon. Oh, would you look at that? A free warrior. Now we definitely want to attack. So we have a lot of gold, which is good. How is the... I think the library is 420 gold or standard speed. It's 400. I might as well hard build it. Alright, well. It is time for you to go, kitty cat. I'll lose 5 gold per turn, but that's fine.
Ты принял мою страсть за слабость. Ты пожалеешь об этом.
I'm sorry, I was busy staring at your boobs. Alright, let's kill her warrior. So that's nice. So we'll see if she advances towards us with some units. That's a lot of war chariots. I'm not sure if it's enough to take Novrogod, though. We do have iron, so getting swordsman, probably not such a horrible idea. 17 turns to get iron working, though. That is a horrible idea. So, She doesn't have anything in Novgorod, sadly. But as you can see, the city is actually taking some considerable damage. Can't really see any military anywhere, so if she has an army, it's not here. But as you can see, Novgorod is actually taking a lot of damage, so I think we can actually take it. Yeah, I expected her to have more military, but I guess she's been focusing a lot on science. That's what happens, I suppose. Alright, finally our walls are done. I think I'm just going to start building a road. I don't know if I'll keep Novgorod. I certainly could. It's not a bad city at all. It is actually pretty decent. I know I'm grabbing accuracy, but Moscow is on flat terrain, so that's why I think it's probably more important to grab that, you know, thinking forward and all that. And we're out of tile improvements. Woo! I guess I could preemptively build a road, because I know I'm going to take a few cities up there. I know I'm going to settle up here. Actually, I would kind of be interested in exploring around here to see if there's some more resources. And I, of course, know I'm going to grab this city eventually, because it's freaking awesome. But we're going to have happiness issues. We're going to have a lot of... I think I want another war chariot. Right, let's grab a monument in Memphis. Alright, here comes the warriors. We probably want to... Oh! That's right. Here we go. That's really good. Oh, she want to buy iron too? No. Oh, that's some very... Oh, we can buy a library in Memphis right now. That's probably a good idea, I think. I think that's a very good idea. So the question is, do we want to shoot the warriors? I think we do. We definitely want to get rid of the warriors. And we want... Oh, well, I think we also want to move the war chariot back, because we don't want the warrior and the city to focus it. So we're going to move back. Gonna grab accuracy. Like so. Great. Then we're gonna keep attacking Novgorod. Pillage the farm and fortify up for some health. And I think that city will fall. That is pretty decent. Okay, I'm actually gonna build a road up here, because I'm pretty sure I want to expand here next to the oasis. So since I have nothing better to do, I might as well build a road, right? I have so many cities I want to take right now. I'm really glad I've opened Liberty. Alright, wow, here comes some more warriors. I might have to back off with my other warrior. I should... Yeah, I am building another war chariot, and thank God for that, because we have a lot of things to attack. A lot of things, actually. My scout? Where? Oh! No, that's probably my other scout. Yeah, let's get the hell away from here. Oh, would you look at all that jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We probably want to retreat. Oh no, crap. Oh, thank God the war chariots have such immense movements. Okay, so... Yeah, we probably want to retreat back and heal up a little bit. We have the road, so that's good. God. Okay, I'm probably also gonna build a road down to this city. Which is what I think perhaps it's not such a good idea to it's probably not such a good idea to buy that library, because I'll need this gold. I'm also gonna send my warrior up because I want another melee unit. I see some bison over here. Alright. The war chariots are actually doing pretty well. Oh! Hello, Shaka! Am I glad to see you? I am really happy to see you, actually. You want to buy some wine? He's willing to trade. I'd rather take that gold, though. So. Ooh, Shaka all the way down here. Interesting. Very interesting. Never a boring game with Shaka. I'm pretty sure if Jakarta is his closest neighbor, then he is very isolated. But yeah, Shaka's a lot of fun. I love that guy. He is, well, I don't think I need to tell you guys, if you watched my Civilization Let's Plays, you know how aggressive Shaka is. He's a really fun dude, that Shaka. So easy to make him declare war and shit. Yeah, we're building a road, that's good. Let us, what? We can actually pillage here? Oh, no, we can pillage our own road. We don't want that. Why would I want to do that, game? Alright. Then we're gonna build a road down here, because that's where we want to settle our next city. Oh, wow. Our chariots are taking a pounding. But that's fine, because Novigod's gonna take a pounding too, very soon. Ha! Scout killed a brute. Would you look at that? Let's get away from that hand axe, shall we? What we actually can do now, which is quite hilarious, is we can move in and we can repair the improvements so that our warrior can go and pillage it. I love that. And that's particularly funny with Egypt, or with anyone going the Liberty Opener, really, because it's actually a bannable offense in some multiplayer games to do this, because it's considered exploiting. Because, you know, one turn repairing tiles and then using them to pillage. I agree, it's a pretty broken mechanic. But what's considered an exploit is sometimes a little bit iffy. It depends a little bit on the people. Some people consider it an exploit, other people don't. Oh, crap. Yeah, composite bowman. That kind of makes things a little bit hard. That's what she said, I know, but... So we can pretty much repair that tile and pillage. But yeah, I think I can take Novigrad. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, but I think I can do it. So we can pillage every single turn, which means our warriors will survive. Oh, nice. We have another warrior too incoming. That's good. Let's just grab that trapping. Might as well. Yeah, it's pretty hard to take a city with composite bowman garrison, but I'm pretty sure Novigrad will go down. Hope there's some good buildings in it. Looks like she got walls. I'm not sure, but it might seem that way. Also, I should... Oh my god, suddenly only 2 religions that can be founded. But I'm pretty sure we'll get a religion in this game. And a great general. Fantastico. Can we take Novigrad on this turn? Doesn't look like we can. Also, I am fairly certain... I'm actually going to move around. Like so. Repair, pillage. Repair, pillage. Repair, pillage. Ooh, here comes the spearman. So now I really need to get my ass into gear if I want to take Novigrad. Should be able to, though. I can move in, pillage, attack. She might be able to take it back from me. That would kind of suck. Can I take it on this turn? It looks like I might be able to. Maybe. If I move in... Probably. If I had the Great General here a turn earlier, I would have been able to do it, but... Now it's looking like I might not be able to. Alright, we'll wait one more turn. Let's build a road. Our warriors might die now, but that's fine. I can sacrifice... Yeah, I can easily sacrifice a warrior to take that city. That is actually completely fine with me. But we need to take the city on this turn. And I'm actually really afraid that she can just rush in and take it back with these spearmen. Alright, now we have the Great General. That's really good, so That 15% bonus really helps. And it's on 0 hit points. So let's just create a puppet for now. Let's view the city. It got a shrine. Okay. Not really fantastic, but hey. What can you do? We might kill it. Almost. That's a shame. Maybe he'll go for the... Maybe he'll go for the workers. She'll go for the workers, I mean. Sorry, Catherine. Alright, so we've taken one city. I really want to settle this city now. I think I need to do that, even though my happiness is terrible. So let's see if she can take Novgorod back. She cannot. I might just be able to take Moscow. I actually really think I should do this trade right here. I need the happiness. Of course, now I'm going to get a little bit of a warmonger penalty, but as far as I know, every leader that I met, maybe aside from Theodora, is pretty tolerant of warmongering. Shaka does not give a shit. Shaka's like, hey, you go ahead, buddy. I like war. Cool. Marxism is here. Now we need to think about what kind of founder beliefs we're gonna get. Tithe, naturally. Although, ceremonial burial might actually be better. No, who am I kidding? Nothing beats tithe. But we need some happiness. And I'm thinking... Shrines... We do have almost every single city built next to a river. So I think perhaps +2 happiness per garden. Might not be such a bad idea. No pagodas, really? All the pagodas are gone. Okay. Peace gardens would be insane. In fact, I'm thinking we should probably go full on happiness right here. Yeah, actually, for every 2 cities following this religion. It's not bad, actually. Because it also treats city-states. And if I can get all these cities... tithe. Come on, tithe is too good. It's so good because it's every follower instead of every city. It gives me so much gold. Now, okay, we're gonna go with peace gardens and tithe. It's not the best religion I've ever had, but it's certainly not the worst. So, thank God for that. Alright, so now we have a base of operations on which to attack. Moscow actually has less defense strength. That's probably because Catherine bought walls. I'm fairly certain that's why. Alright, let's heal up. And let us continue. Let's see what Catherine actually has. Yeah, there's some composite bowman. Nothing to worry about, really. Hey, we got a worker. Thanks, Catherine. Really appreciate that. And I think what we should do, we should probably just continue on our road. Oh, there is a road here already. Wonderful. Haha! Alright, it's probably time to grab philosophy. Those burial tombs would be very helpful right about now. It's too bad I couldn't have grabbed happiness from temples, because that would have actually been insanely useful. That would have been really useful, actually. Dido has completed the Colossus. That's good for you, Dido. And we need to do something about that horseman. Because he is actually destroying our trade. We need to... I don't really want to send... okay, I already have a chariot archer over here. Yeah, instead of building a road, why don't you get back here and repair? Alright, let us move in. See what we can see. And start surrounding the city. We should not go into bombardment range before everyone is healed up. And if Catherine still has some units left, we can always hope that she sends them at us. And once this war is over, if I can end it swiftly, I think using the Great General to steal the silver from Yerevan is probably a really good idea. Because I really want that silver. That is like 4 happiness that I am not getting. I am also considering placing a point into piety so I could build burial tombs in half the speed. Because I really want burial tombs in all of my cities. Burial tombs are pretty kick-ass like that. Alright, oh, my workers. I did not mean to move those. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go on and scout, see if... It doesn't look like she has that much military left. Yeah, and I'm gonna settle my next city here. I'm probably just gonna keep my workers around. Hell, I could even send this worker down here too. I'll have a lot of tiles to improve. Hey, cool. We can build a farm here now. Now, I hope this swordsman... Oh, she wants to give me 2 cities. Oh, you know she's desperate when she wants to give me 2 cities. I'm not sure if I actually want to completely eliminate her from the game. What I could do is I could sue for a peace treaty and just burn down her remaining cities. I'm not sure if you get a warmonger penalty for that. I am actually very unsure. Anyway, I can grab these workers back with the chariot archer, so it's fine. It is a little bit insane to try and settle when... Alright. When you already, like, are at 0 happiness, but... What can you say? YOLO. Alright. It looks like taking Moscow will be fairly easy, actually. I thought it'd be a lot harder. Catherine is usually pretty badass. But I guess the chariot archers are pretty good. Guess I can just keep my worker around. Okay, so what do we want right here? Probably a watermill. Would be nice to get some extra production in Thebes. A market would also actually be really nice. Yeah, my war chariots are taking quite a bit of damage right now. Alright. Rostov is pretty crap. So is St. Petersburg. Neither of these cities are particularly good. I could just take them and eliminate Catherine. Oh my god, would you look at Moscow? It's actually going down insanely fast. I guess she did not build walls in Moscow. Probably not. And if my warriors get shot down, I have my scouts as a backup. So that is actually really good to know. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go and I'm gonna grab these bananas immediately. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna go do. And I'd like my worker back, thank you. Might as well start preparing this cotton. I mean, I'm gonna use this cotton tile anyway, so might as well. And I don't think I'll need these war chariots. I might as well just go explore with them. They're actually not bad for exploration, all things considered. Oh, Catherine has completed the Great Wall. Well, thank you, Catherine. That is much appreciated. How nice of you to build a wonder for me. Because wonders never get destroyed when you take a city. You get those wonders. I'm afraid to say, though, that wonder is not going to help you at all. It may delay the capping of your city by 1 turn. Maybe. Oh, cool. There's a city state here. Shoot, 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 and shoots. Yep, there we go. Create a puppet. View city. Oh my god, she has Parthenon as well, so that's cool. That's a little bit of tourism and culture. We have the Great Wall. Of course, diplomacy in this game is going to be somewhat of a bitch now that I've taken a freaking capital. Because that's not something people are very fond of. For whatever reason. I don't really know what people's problems are, really. We have marble, too. That's great. So, what we could do now is we could do a peace treaty, and we could, like... I would actually kind of like to just... There we see the warmonger penalty is already kicking in. Yeah, I could give him 2 horses. That's completely fine. I'd like to get a little bit of happiness. Currently, I'm losing a shit ton of gold. That's because I built a lot of roads that aren't really doing anything. I have plans for them, though. Anyway, this is going to be a really... Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? That's not cool. That's my city. Fuck you. I'm gonna race that city immediately. I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. That is my city, and I will not allow... I'm probably gonna go do it immediately. Just take Antioch. It's really low, so shouldn't be that hard to take it at all. Anyway, let's grab the monuments. And we should probably grab cover of those warriors. Let's talk to Catherine. She wants to give her last city away. How about 138 gold, 3 gold per turn? She doesn't want to give me gold? She wants to give me her city instead of her gold. You know, if we're gonna be like that, Catherine, then we're gonna have to teach you a lesson. You are in no shape to demand anything from me. Okay? About time you understand the order of things. I am not gonna have her. If I like make peace with her right now, what's gonna happen is that she's gonna start denouncing me. She's gonna be an utter bitch to deal with. I am not very interested in that. Also, I really would like to get scouting 2 on my scouts, and I think I just did. I'll get 2 bananas here. I think I have a lot of repairs to do over here. All my tiles got pillaged. Yeah, I'm probably just going to crush her remaining cities. Just get her out of this game. Or else she's gonna denounce me and, you know, just scheme against me. Pay the other AIs to go to war with me. Let's just get rid of her. Let us just get rid of her once and for all. Alright. We've repaired that. Great. We're repairing things so fast. One of the good things about being Liberty. Oh, would you look at that? A city-state. Let's go grab it. Now we have scouting 2. That's great. Let's go grab the iron. Let's finish off Rostov. You look at those chariot archers. They're not moving particularly fast. Alright. Take down that barbarian encampment. And we probably want a market at some point, don't we? I actually think I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna settle yet again. I know it's insanity. But this is kind of how you want to play Liberty. You want to expand like crazy. And I could probably go and grab these bananas as well. Actually, do I want to build plantations on these tiles? Come to think of it, I'm actually not that sure. It won't really do much for me. Plantations will be better though with time, so I guess so. Yeah, I'll grab some plantations. Why not? Right now it won't do much for me, but it will as soon as I get civil service. Alright, next policy, 2 turns. That will... yeah, so that means we can probably grab Petra if no one else has grabbed it yet. That would be pretty good, actually. Alright, take Rostov. Like so. How's our scouts doing? And yeah, we can totally take this city with a scout if need be. Clear out this barbarian encampments and keep exploring, see what we can see. Can't really see a lot in the jungle, but we will soon. We will soon. Oh, they're shooting at our scouts. Assholes. But yeah, I am most likely going to place a point in piety just to get those burial tombs up. Because the burial tombs are insane, and I need the happiness right now. Also, these archers are a little bit intimidating. Cool. We have our policy. That is going to be a great engineer. And we are going to send him towards Memphis. And pray to God that no one else is constructing Petra. Pick a god and pray. Pretty much. That's how we like to do things. Boom, boom. I don't particularly care about that worker, I gotta say. I don't really feel like I need to steal any more workers, though I'm a little bit... Nah, it's okay. The city has combat strength of 12. It is not going to do anything to my warrior anytime soon. actually have 6 happiness. It's actually going rather well considering how much we're expanding. Oh, hello. Did I really send my workers this way? That was a little bit reckless of me. Also, we have more wine. I definitely think there's a barbarian encampment out there somewhere. Alright. Just gonna... I think what we're gonna do actually, we're just gonna... take the city. Raise the city. And we're just gonna kill the workers for experience, really. I don't really see the need to take them. Let's go grab the wine. And I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that the time has come to make a shortcut. I'll just play this final turn right here. We'll start working on Petra. Oh, that's it's quite a lot of turns, I gotta say. That is quite the amount of turns. But with 54 turns, I do believe it should be doable. But yeah, so I'll make a shortcut after this turn, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just finish it up really quickly. What should we go for as our next tech? I think engineering and civil service would be nice. We want to get those bridges over those rivers, and there's definitely a barbarian encampment around here somewhere that I should take out. And here comes the denunciation. Yeah, Theodora does not like warmongering. At all. At all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, will I get Petra? Find out in the next episode as everyone denounces me because I'm crushing cities. That is... Oh! Really? Really, Dido, really? Well, this is gonna be an interesting game, isn't it? Gonna be a very interesting game. Remember to like and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.